Coming up, we take a look at a new club, Coffee with a Cop, and a local art festival. This is Hawk TV for April 8th, 2016. Good morning, Hebron High School. I'm Spencer Rojas. A new club has been introduced with the goal to help kids in foster care and orphanages. Julia Rodriguez takes a closer look.
Club Hope is a new club allowing students to get involved to assist orphans and foster kids in the community.
We decided to start Hope because we realized that there wasn't much awareness in our society about orphans and foster children, and we wanted to raise awareness not only within our community but also at our school.
The club was founded by students who have personal connections to the club's focus.
I have one friend that's adopted, and so having her kind of like influenced me a little. She was adopted at a really young age, so she didn't spend a lot of time at the orphanage, but just like knowing that someone else had to go through that.
I have a cousin who's adopted, and she's from India, and so when she came here when she was really little, but she didn't really know a lot about it. Still nice to like just talk to her and get to know her, and it's kind of sad, like the situations they went through, so it's nice to help other kids that are also going through the same like situation.
Club Hope will hold drives and fundraisers to help assist the orphans in the local community.
I hope that it expands a lot and that we're able to do everything that we can and help out as many orphans and foster children as possible.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Julia Rodriguez. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Julia. The next meeting will be April 12th in room 2630. After noticing the decline in ticket sales, the prom committee and class representatives proposed the idea of changing the prom locations every 3 years.
Because we had a lot of trouble with getting people to come to prom, even though it was at the same place every time, we decided that we wanted to change it a little bit so that we could start having a new location as part of the draw for prom.
The 3 prom locations are the Hilton Lincoln Center, the Perot Museum, and the City Place Tower. With the goal of increasing attendance of prom, each location was chosen based on the criteria such as size and price.
I think changing the location each year will get more people to come because the different location could get people interested to come.
So if we have more people interested in coming to prom, it will help our ticket sales a lot, and we'll be able to put on a bigger and better prom.
Prom is April 30th and tickets go on sale April 18th on the cafeteria stage. We'll be right back.
Howdy, partner! This is AJ here at this here Reading Rodeo, and I'm here to tell you why this is the best rodeo in town. How about firefight for a 2-week lease? Or how about 99 days? The best part is that it's absolutely free, as long as you return it. Over 1,000 new books will be added next week. Woo-wee! That's more than any other high school in the district. So if that's not enough reason to come down to the Reading Rodeo, we've got a petting zoo, bubbles, and Western dancing. So come on down to the Reading Rodeo, April 11th through the 15th. Yeehaw!
Welcome back. This year, Officer Kevin Stiles brought a national organization to the local level. Drew Vaughn takes a closer look at Coffee with a Cop.
Probably get arrested for
Officer Kevin Stiles hosts weekly Coffee with a Cop meetings where students can address local or national issues regarding the law.
With today's culture and stuff going on in the media and across the nation, I think it's important for us to get out and be more open to the public.
Stiles says the goal of Coffee with a Cop is to provide a neutral experience for students to converse with police and other students.
A lot of times people's first experience with the police officers is negative when they get pulled over for a traffic violation or something like that. So this is, like I said, kind of a neutral meeting where they're not in trouble, you're not victims of a crime, they're not a suspect of the crime. They come in voluntarily and they can bring up whatever they want to bring up and talk about whatever they want to talk about.
Although a common topic, questions asked at the meetings do not have to be limited to law enforcement.
Just ask questions, have conversations like a friend like a friend in lunch.
Anything from just my background and stuff like that, or some people have had some law enforcement questions about how to get into law enforcement. We've had some talk about police brutality in certain cases in the media. So we have honest discussions. Now, like I said, it's a discussion. There's going to be two viewpoints or multiple viewpoints, really. And the goal is not to get them to believe what I believe. The goal is to get them to talk about this discussions and possibly look at different angles of things that are going on, in the nation today.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Drew Vaughn. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Drew. Coffee with a Cop will be every other Wednesday during A Block. The Lakeside Arts Foundation's 6th annual Chalk This Way Festival will be Saturday, April 9th in Old Town Louisville.
It's just a celebration of art and color and just the vibrance that our community has. So Chalk This Way is the chalk portion where you can do street art on the patios and on the street in Louisville.
The festival is held from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. around Louisville City Hall. The art club will be attending, participating in the festival, and see it as a way to connect with the local artists.
I feel really comfortable in going to my area and my hometown and everything to really express myself, to draw, to meet other people, to find out new techniques and everything like that.
It's local, it's here, it's artists that we know, some of our students are the artists, some of their friends are the artists, and it's just really nice for it to be a community event instead of something that we are just spectators at.
The festival will also have professional chalk artists, food and drink vendors, art vendors, and live music. We'll be right back with sports.
I can't believe I haven't signed up for driver's ed class. Plus, it's first come, first serve.
What am I going to do? I can't hang out with my friends? I'm gonna have to rely on my mom for a ride forever. How am I gonna get to prom? What if there's an emergency? Uber is going to be my best friend. But that costs money. And I don't have money because I don't have a job. And I don't have a job because I don't have a car. And I don't have a car because I don't have a license. And I won't have a license because I forgot to turn in the form and it will be full.
I need to go turn this in before it's too late.
Welcome back. Senior Anna Elkin is finishing out her high school running career by setting several school and state records. Ethan Thatcher takes a closer look at her senior season.
Senior Anna Elkin has had a record-breaking season and is committed to a Division I university for next year. But 4 years ago, her track career began with some hesitation.
The older girls were kind of intimidating and they were all really good. And I knew some of them and you're kind of like, wow, I'm just a little freshman and they're so good. But I think being on a team with those girls definitely made you want to get good and made you want to be like them.
The next 2 years would be difficult for Elkin as she had a stress fracture her freshman year and 2 more her sophomore year.
It definitely took a while to get back into it, and my teammates would be farther ahead in their training than me, but my coach is really good about getting us back in training.
Runners, when they get injured, kind of puts things in perspective for them, makes them, kind of miss it, makes them appreciate being able to do it.
Junior year was Elkin's first healthy season, and she finished 27th individually at the state meet and contributed to the team's championship.
For just to all of your hard work to finally pay off, and every single day we talk about have you thought about the state meet today, and we have a countdown every single day. So for that moment to finally come and to be on the medal stand with them, it was amazing.
However, Elkin's senior year would be her most successful. In early November, she finished 5th at the UIL state meet and committed to Ole Miss. Then, this spring, Elkin broke the state 2-mile record with a time of 10 minutes and 35 seconds, the 4th best time in the nation.
That she believes that she's that good. Distance running, that's kind of half the battle.
I mean, I never thought that school records could happen. It was kind of always just a goal of mine. So for those things to be happening, it's really exciting, but there's definitely still a lot more that I want to accomplish.
As Elkin looks forward to her future at Ole Miss, she says she has learned a lot through her 4 years here.
It's taught me definitely way more than just how to be a good runner, but my coach really, really works on like how running can relate to your life.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Ethan Thatcher. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Ethan. At Ole Miss, Elkin hopes to make the travel team and compete in the NCAA. That's it for today's broadcast. I'm Spencer Rojas. Have a great rest of your day.